Well, you may have seen these large sculptures in Berkeley. They're right off the freeway, looming over Interstate 80 as you drive under the University Avenue pedestrian bridge. Now, the sculptures reign over the I-80 crossing that connects Berkeley to the waterfront. There they are. And while as art goes, they may be an acquired taste, KPIX5's John Ramos tells us they may not be there much longer.
The original intent of the artwork was to welcome people to Berkeley, but now it looks like it's worn out its welcome. Joss Sansis was at Aquatic Park this morning showing his granddaughter Calliope the sculptures known as the Berkeley Big People. They were designed to let drivers know they are now in the birthplace of the free speech movement. The eastern side depicts the protest culture and civil rights struggle of the Cal campus, and on the west side, the recreational opportunities of the East Bay Shore.
I actually really liked the piece. There were plenty of people who really hated it.
Joss sat on the Berkeley Civic Arts Commission when the pieces were commissioned. He says the 28-foot-high work by Emeryville artist Scott Donahue was selected over a field of entrants in a competitive process that lasted more than 5 years.
There was a big vetting process. That's the part that kind of annoys me, is that, you know, that process, which was elaborate, is being kind of overthrown.
That's because the current Arts Commission just voted to have the sculptures removed. They say the poor condition of the artwork, with its fading paint, cracked exterior, and graffitied base, could cost nearly $100,000 to restore, a price commissioners have decided isn't worth it. We couldn't get them to comment for us today, but the public seemed a little ambivalent about it as well.
They weren't real apparent what the figures were all about.
Do you consider this a good piece of artwork?
Well, good, yes, not outstanding.
Scott Donahue has said he can repair his artwork for about $15,000, but the city doesn't seem interested. They say they might consider moving the piece to a more contextually appropriate spot, but a report says that could cost more than $250,000, so that seems unlikely. Meanwhile, Joss says he's disgusted by the whole affair.
If the city's going to have a valid collection, I think it needs to preserve the pieces that it's already bought.
Either way, it's going to cost the city money, but it seems the city's more interested in getting rid of this than it is in keeping it. In Berkeley, John Ramos, KPIX 5.